Hello everyone. Hope you are all having a good day. It's Bose from SNS Learning, wishing you a hassle-free learning going forward. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about cross join. You can say this is the last video on SQL join. In the previous videos, we have already discussed about the way of inner join, outer join, or you can say the other way of using the SQL joining conditions, or what are the other criteria, how we can implement the other join in our SQL field, working field that we have already seen. For those who didn't have watched yet, for them I have already provided the link in the description box. Please check for your reference. So in today's topic is cross join. So what is cross join? Cross join is at the end what we can say, it's a Cartesian join. Cartesian join means, as you can see over here in the Venn diagram, it's a Cartesian product of two table, or you can say the more than one table. And very important topic or point to be noted over here in the cross join is, in cross join we are not using any kind of you can say field where I mean in the previous tutorial we have seen that based on one field or column we have joining two table, but over here it's a cross join is a Cartesian product of more than one table where no field is required. I mean, no on field is required based on which we are joining. No joining condition is required. Cross join is simply a Cartesian join between more than one table. So what's that? Let's see how to write the query and what is the implementation methodology of it. So as we have seen in the previous videos, over here we have two tables, EMP details and DEPT details. So EMP detail consists all the data of the employee. Let me run the query for your reference. Yeah, so all the employee data, employee name, department ID, salary, and ID, this all are present, and another table is DEPT details or department details, which hold the data of department like department name, department ID and location. So how to write a cross join? We can write like select EMP ID from table A, fast table, EMP ID, EMP name, DPT name, I mean from DPT name from table B, and location and EMP salary, or we can say the respective output column name in our SQL query, and from table name EMP details A cross join DPT details B. No joining column should be present in cross join since this is a Cartesian product. So let me run the query. If I run the query, what will happen? Just see the result and then we will analyze the result based on the output. So what happened? Like see first 10 data. What happened over here? All the employee ID, employee name and respective EMP salary has been reflected over here from EMP details table which hold the EMP data. And the two column DPT location is present from in DPT details table, DPT name and location. In cross join, at the output we are expecting the data in a Cartesian product. So what we have received, like all the for all the employee, the department name and location will be reflected in such a way like they are working for that particular location and for that particular department. This cross join is totally used where we are expecting this kind of output. Based on the output criteria we are using these cross join conditions. In cross join we will get the output in such a way like this all employee will be working in all such department and this location irrespective of locations and salary. So this is a multiple product between these two tables. So what's happening in a rough way if we check, like in employee details we have a data for 10 employees, the employee name, employee ID and employee salary, and DPT details, department details hold the data for 5 department and locations. So in our output it will be in such a way like for each employee is working for each location and department and for the respective salary. The output is, I mean, output will be reflected in that particular way. Let me copy the Excel sheet in the, I mean, data in the Excel sheet, so that will be useful for you to understand. Just a minute. Yeah. So let me run the cross-gen query once again. Copy and paste the data over here. Yeah. So this is it. Over here, if we keep a filter on the uh, column name, let me put a filter. We can put it a shortcut like Shift, Control and L. So if we put a filter and if we put a filter on each employee, then we can see like this employee is working for each department. So the combination of both of the tables are reflecting over here, like employee name or employee data versus the multiplication or the combination of department data. So for this employee, that employee Hanka is working for this all department and location with the employee salary. So the output criteria or output data is in this way, and this is purely used based on case to case basis where you need this kind of Cartesian product of two table. In that case you can use the cross join condition. For if we check for other employee, let's check for Muthu. So if we check for Muthu, then you can see the same thing. As I have discussed in my last classes, these two resources, Sanjana, I guess, just a minute, not Sanjana, Solanki. Yeah, see over here, this resources Solanki has newly joined, and due to that, I mean, no salary has been allocated to her, and no department also assigned to her. But since we are doing a Cartesian join or Cartesian product over here in cross join, the data will be reflected in this way. Like Solanki is working for department, for location, and like this. For all the in the output data, it will be reflected as a Cartesian product. Now we are going to discuss about a important topic or important point which we didn't cover in the last classes. So let's come to that. So what's that? That is when we are using left join or right join or full outer join, what we are used to do? We are used to do right based on a on condition, means based on a column we are used to match those, I mean more than one table, and we used to retrieve the data like this way. I have written the query like emp details left join db details. So let me run the query where I have written the left join query. Yeah, so if I run the left join query, it is reflecting the data as per the expectation which we already have discussed in the previous classes. So over here, what we can see, the left join we are performing based on a on condition, sorry, on condition that department ID column we are matching based on two tables. Department ID is present in EMP details as well as in DEPT details table. This column we are matching from these two tables, and based on that joining condition we are trying to retrieve the data. The point which I didn't discuss, the point is we can write the join condition in a different way as well. What is that? We can use using condition. Using means this is the query for using condition. Using, like the we have to write the query in the same way, like select EMP ID, EMP name, department name, location, EMP salary, EMP details from the required column, and then instead of this on condition, we can use using condition. While writing the using condition, no need to mention the alias name. We are using the department ID column. So in using within first bracket, we need to define the column based on which we are trying to join the two table, so that it will be automatically get reflected. Let me run the query. Yeah, if I run the query, you can see the expected output is same as well. If I run the same using right join, what will happen? Let me run the query. Sorry, one second. Let me a dot emp id, a dot emp name, b dot dpt name, b dot location, comma, a dot emp salary from emp details a, write join dpt details b using dept id, order by a dot emp id ascending. So how to use this order by query, how to use ascending, how to use the left join, right join, full outer join, this all we have discussed in the previous videos. Please check. So let me run this. Yeah, if I run the query of the right outer join, it is reflecting the output as expected, as you can see in the screen. So this is the way, or you can say this is the different way using which we can write the query as well, or all the joining condition or the joining query for inner join, outer join, uh, right outer join, full outer join, this all we can do based on the using condition as well. So that's all everyone. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button and do share, and please provide your feedback. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Thank you.